So yeah, here is the Marvel Legends Deadpool from the latest wave. This is all X-Force themed stuff. Hasbro was good enough to send over an entire case for us. Deadpool's good. I like him. You know, I've had a lot of Deadpool figures over the years. This one, it pulls it off. The Cable, though, is absolutely worth writing home about. This is one of the best figures this wave has done, or this series has done in a very long time. These guys are about $20. You can find them. If you can find them, they're out there. This Cable has, I don't know if you can even see this, the light from his eye, his techno-organic virus light up thing, is sculpted on there. He's got these big, huge guns, these big, stupid boots. The only problem here,
awesome. This is such a good toy.
I'm gonna say it. His feet are too big. He should have like that weird top-heavy look for him.
They had to hold this big boy up.
Yeah,
man.
he's got all these things. He's got these little boots and everything.
Look at that.
I feel like they really the colors are totally dead on.
Can you tilt him a little bit?
Yeah, look at that. I love that.
So good.
So yeah, that's another one. Of course, it wouldn't be X-Force without, where the hell is it? All right, there's also an alternate version of Deadpool. There's a black and white one. He wears this outfit in X-Force, which I'm not wild about. I kind of prefer the red outfit. There's Gambit falling over. But this one has something really cool. Come on, get it out of the thing. Please just vamp for me. He comes with a water pistol. He's got all these there we go. Okay, cut back to me now. Go, show the toy. Stop, there we go. He's got like a little water pistol with like the orange tip. So I love that he's like the super badass, like tactical, stealthy version, but then he's got like.
I like his gun too, the blue and black one.
Yeah, that one's really cool. That reminds me of stuff that I would make in Metal Gear Solid 5.
It's basically just repaint.
Pretty much.
Slightly different sculpt on the head, right?
Different sculpts, different parts, but yeah, I like that it doesn't look like a total just swap out repaint.
Right.
Also in X-Force is of course X-23. They've been putting off making a proper figure of her for a minute now, but this is
Wolverine.
This is badass, yeah. Lady Wolverine, as she's known to jerks in comments. But I know she's like a pretty big fan favorite character these days. I think there's a second Deadpool wave coming out later this year that's going to have like more characters in the black and white color scheme. But while we're talking about them, also in that line is Deathlok, another kind of 90s favorite, who, if you're unfamiliar, is effectively if they made cyborg zombie Captain Americas, and that's him.
Yep.
They nailed it, and he's got this ridiculous gun. Which
I had the original toy of him, and I think I had his #1 issue. I think it might have even been like a #1/2 or whatever.
Oh, dude, that was totally at that point where they were just putting out issues that were like, here's the #1.
Yeah.
And then it would just sort of peter off. You're like, oh, okay, fair enough, fine. Then, of course, another favorite from the movie in her comic book version is Domino. I love this figure. This one looks really great. Totally poses well with these.
Roy4114 in the Twitch chat says, you got to get a Peter action figure because he's the best. How awesome would it be if they made an action figure of Peter from Deadpool?
I guarantee you they're gonna be doing more of that.
I really hope they do.
Here's a kind of deeper cut character. This is Paladin, who's in I think he's in Thunderbolts. I think he shows up in some. I feel like Marvel Legends, they always got this wave of characters. Oh, I love him. I love this one. Oh, this one's perfect. And then they put out a character from I don't know, late issues of Iron Man, and I'm like, I don't know that person, and I feel like a fake fan. If you collect all of these, you get the pieces to build Sasquatch, who might seem like a weird addition to this line, but he's actually who Deadpool fights in the first issue of his main ongoing series back in 1996.
He's a great toy. So basically how this works, if you don't know, you buy every one of these toys and each one of them comes with a different body part, which looks weird in the box because it's sort of just like, hey, here's cable and a leg.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
It gets to be a real pain in the ass if you can't find one figure. I have a Juggernaut in my desk that's missing one leg, and I'm like, well, I could make up a story for why this happened, but I don't know, maybe the Ruby of Sidorak backfired or something. Marvel Legends are fun action figures and we enjoy playing with them, but sometimes we also complain about them. Go check out some other roundups of Marvel Legends we did. We talked about some Spider-Mans and we talked about some Thor Ragnaroks. I realized that I mispronounced the names of those things. I also mispronounced Hela, the villain from Thor Ragnarok, because we got the action figure before I saw the film, and I didn't realize that she had the same name as Northern Californian skater slang. Watch Up at Noon every Thursday at noon Pacific time, only on IGN.